So this is a second lecture series of data science using Python. This is a second lecture. Here I will present now data preparation of in using Python. So using data preparation using Python, first I will explain with PPT. After that I explain with Google Colab. I explain the code using Google Colab here. If you're not familiar with Google Colab, you can see my first video. In my first video, I explain a Google Colab briefly. So now first started what is here. So now first started what is data pre-processing. So data pre-processing or data cleaning is a crucial steps in data science. It is often the first stage of working with any machine learning model. So here the question arises why we need of data pre-processing. So let's understand our goal is to train a machine, and a machine cannot accurately learn from the raw data, unprocessed data, and we cannot apply most algorithm to it effectively. That's why we need to clean the data first. So next is, so these some are areas where we need to data pre-process, including this. First is index field. So index field basically is nothing but it is a column or values which helps to track the record uniquely in the data set. So I will explain it with the Google Colab code. So this is my Google Colab code. I import pandas at pd library and my print my unprocessed.csv file here. So when we execute it, I will get the output like this. Next is an index field add. So when an index field add here, so here we will get the output 0 to 9 index are added here. Next is misleading field values. So first to understand index field, what is the need of index field? Index fields are nothing. You can understand like relational database unique relational database unique, so that you can uniquely identify your tuple from on a single value. Next is misleading field values. So next is misleading field values. Now we understand what is misleading field values. Here misleading field values. Misleading values are incorrect or inconsistent data entries that can confuse analysis. Means that for example, M and male might both appear in the data set to represent the same value, but this inconsistency can cause an issue. So for removing this type of inconsistency, we use the replace method for replacing the any type of inconsistency. So here we will explain the code using Google Colab when we write this command and run this. So here we can see the difference here. My first CSV files gender FM like this, but I will replace the inconsistency. So now our desired result is gender processed female male female male. It not contain any type of F male and FM like this. Next is re-express categorical field values. So what is re-express categorical field values? I will explain here. So now re-express categorical field values involves converting non-numerical categories like male and female into numeric values. We convert this data into numeric data because machine learning algorithm can't apply non-numeric data set, because you all know our machines are only works on 0-1 data set. So here I convert the male using 1 and female using 0. So now understand this code. So here expression of the understand this code, re-express categorical field value. So here now we can understand here. So you can see that here this is a female, so it is denoted by 0, and this is a male, so it is denoted by 1. So like this we can express categorical field values. Next is standardized numeric fields. So standardized, what is standardized numeric field here? So we will explain here. I will explain here. Next is standardized numeric field. Standardization is something like that we convert all other units to the standard unit so that machine can understand perfectly and give more accurate output. So I will explain this using code in Google Colab. I run this code, age and column. So here age and column we can standardize using age and column. So it is an standardized age and standardized income. It is not understood by human, but it is understood by machine. Next is identify outliers. So basically what is outliers? I explain here what is outliers. Identify outliers. Outliers are data points that different significantly from the majority of the data. Means that these external values can affect the model accuracy, so we need to identify the handle using outliers appropriately. So I will explain using example here. So here gives a table, here we have a table income. So all the incomes we can see here up to 50,000 up to 1 lakh, between 50 lakh to 1 lakh. 50, between 50,000 to 1 lakh. We can say here 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 45,000, 75,000, and but sometimes when we see, we can see here income is 20 lakhs and the income is 30 lakh. So it is an outlier of our this data. Next is identify outliers. So import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, plt.maxplot income dot dropping nan values from income. So here nan matlab not for nan not a number, not a number. We can convert not a number into income. We can drop this type of values. Next is income box plot, identify outliers. So we can see here identify outliers. Our graph box plot is 50,000 up to 30 lakh. But in this box plot we can see here the income is 50,000 to 1 lakh between, but the 20 lakh and 30 lakh, it is an outlier of our this data set. So it is all about the data pre-processing. I think you can understand this data pre-processing. Next is so our next topic is here exploratory data analysis. So I will cover this in next lecture series. You can continue this series. Thank you so much. Thank you so much